All right, what's up, YouTube? How's it going today? Ditto head here to play some Golf Clash. Hey Karen, how's it going? Thanks for the good luck. I'm gonna try for the gold. When I got in my bracket this morning, I did have the top tiebreaker. So the top tiebreaker being my opening round score of minus 25. I think the next closest to me was a minus 23. So as long as I can kind of duplicate what I did in the opener there, but it might be a little tough. Even though I got the eagle on 8 and 17, you know, we'll see how that one goes. But I do have a shot that's going to give me a better chance to get an eagle on 6 and 15. It's not the power hook, playing it to the right, because my quarterback is a quarterback 7, and I think you need at least a quarterback 8 to get like the 20 points of extra curl. You know, I watched Zachary's video again this morning, and I watched Jesse's video too, which is the way that I'm going to be playing it, because like I said, with Zachary's, he said it wasn't. He kind of almost missed the fairway, and it wasn't an aiming issue or the wind or anything. He said it was a power issue. He overpowered it too much. But mine still missed into the rough on the right side of that fairway with a quarterback 7. So that tells me that I just don't have enough curl. If Zachary missed to the right because of distance and he went too far, a quarterback 7 doesn't go as far as a quarterback 8. So I'm not even going to attempt that shot today. We'll just be playing it to the right, hop it over, but we'll go over that once we get there. Let me go ahead. I do use the Golf Clash Caddy app, so I'm just going to go ahead. I have this all set up with all my clubs that I will be using in this tournament. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get going here. First hole is pretty straightforward for me. I don't have the club for the bounce over the rough, over the bunker. Was that for a rookie that you that happened? So we play this one over here. I just go ahead and put the full backspin on, just to avoid that bunker there, and to make sure. This is in max distance of the club, so we got 2.6 rings of adjustment.
Perfect shot.
Oh, and pro for a quarterback 9. Did you go back and see where I had that the reference point? Because I used the quarterback 9 in pro as well when I made that both times. I guess I'd have to maybe see what your shot actually did. You did the full top spin, full left spin, full overpower, full curl, and catch it all the way over on the hook. It could be that if you didn't catch it all the way over on the hook, um, you know, you may miss that way. Okay, so this one here, I don't play any spin on this. I aim it slightly to the right of the pin as best as I can. Red ring at the fairway rough line. No elevation adjustment. And we are playing it at the minimum distance of the club, I believe. Yeah, minimum distance. So it's going to be 1.3 rings.
Perfect shot.
Yeah,
Nice on.
we'll take it. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, maybe. I saw the two shots that you had posted. Was it last night? I saw them this morning. On those two shots that you posted, the one was on, I think it was 8 or 17. I'm not sure which one. And the other one was on 9 or 18. Did you use any side spin on either of those shots, which actually would have let you, on hole 8 or 17, if you used left spin, that would have allowed you to kind of aim further to the right and away from that tree. And on 9 or 18, if you'd used right spin, like full right spin, that would have allowed you to aim left and kind of around those trees. That was one of the things when I made both of my eagles on 8 and 17, that I made sure I did was I used full left spin on that shot so that I could make sure that I wasn't going like over those trees. I was going more around them. So keep that in mind when you're playing those shots like that. That if you have, the side spin that you could possibly use, you want to go ahead and use it. 5.4, 15, mid 2.8. So we're just going to go 3.
Perfect shot.
Ooh, way too much curl, huh? And gone.
Nice on.
Yeah, I think I had that same thing happen to me before, a few times as I was kind of, coming up learning on the lower tours, and so when I started using, balls with side spin in the higher tours, instead of having to, you could have left your ball guide where it was, but just put, even a touch of curl on it to also avoid the trees. And then, the thing about curl is how little, stuff like that. Then you run the risk of missing even worse. But in the same respect, avoiding the trees may put you in a better position, even if you miss, you know, with too much curl. So unless you have, you know, you ever notice like when Neo's chipping and stuff, he'll kind of turn sideways and look at the arc. And so you almost want to do the same thing when you're going over obstacles, is take a look at that arc. And if it's kind of close, don't chance it. Hit a curl shot around them is going to be your better bet than trying to go over them. So, all right, hole number 2, we go with the Goliath and a Quasar ball. And this is played at 10% downhill. And we do 2 backspin, max right spin. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing what he's looking at when he's doing his chip shots, but I'll look at the arc when I'm going over something, and if it looks like it's too close for comfort, I go ahead and just put curl on it or put spin on it. Max, so 2 rings.
Perfect shot.
Put a little bit of curl on this. Gets it closer. It's kind of, with no real ball guideline, it's kind of tough to judge where to actually aim that one. Yeah, it seems like it, but I think, you know, a lot of times with tournament, you're making so many, you know, kind of minute adjustments and trying to make sure that your adjustments are, you know, absolutely spot on. That you may take a little bit more time getting set up. But I've seen some videos where people have actually put, you know, timers up and timed, and it's I think it's somewhere around 45 to 50 seconds that you get to set up and take your shot. Like on number 1, just right now, I mean, I was cutting that one really close because I was I forgot to check the distance, the min max of my club there, even though, and that was basically because I didn't have it written down. You know, if you kind of keep your notes and get them written down and don't have to check too much stuff, we're gonna go 1 bar. .6, 2.1. Go a little bit more because of the tailwind.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Ooh, that's a lot of side spin.
Great shot.
All right, so switch this back to the backbone, and then switch this to the big dog, and then we're gonna go with a Titan ball in this hole. So we got a power 3 ball. The tee shot is played 10% downhill. We're gonna play this with 1 bar of backspin, max left spin, and then we're gonna aim with our target so that it's, you know, grate proofed. So that just means having the yellow ring a little bit off of the fairway on the left, and we're gonna look for the plus 8 yard marker. I mean it's worked, so I'm not gonna change that, but it definitely
Perfect shot.
could probably be moved up to like the plus 9 yard mark. But the plus 8 definitely works. It just makes a little bit longer second shot. So 1 back, max left. And then see how that says plus 15. So we bring that back to where it says plus 8. And then have a little gap between the edge of the fairway and the yellow ring. And then we got 3.5, so we're gonna go 1.6 rings. And a little bit of curl.
Perfect shot.
Well, that works. About where I kind of always hit it on this. So next shot is actually played slightly. I'm going to play it slightly uphill, minus 5%, and kind of learned something in the pro tournament. To get a more consistent bounce, is to pretty much just leave your aiming target right where it's at, and then use your side spin to get it aimed more over towards the pin. And I'm going to put a little bit of top spin on it. We got 3.1, so that's going to be 1.2 rings. Yeah. And then hit it great. I always hit this shot great. I don't know why. Get on the fringe. No, don't hit that shot great. Try to hit it perfect, because you could be in trouble hitting it great. End up in that big patch of rough in front, or yeah.
Perfect shot.
Sit. Ooh.
Great shot.
Go in. Whew.
Eagle.
Yeah, got the save though, so that's good. Yeah, thanks, Karen. Would have been nice to have a little bit more developed ball guideline on that, just to you know, put that top spin on and have the extended ball guide for the roll, but that worked. This I should just be able to go. This is the par 3. We play this with the backbone. Check. Actually, you know what? I am gonna back out and put the Viper back in just in case this goes to shootout and I get that hole number 7/16. Yeah, that huge ball guideline on the Big Dog 2. I forgot to change my ball, which is going to be a Quasar. So we're going to play this, clear all this, power 1, 10%. So we play this one with, I'm going to go 3.5 back. I was watching back my opening round, and I went four bars of backspin and was coming up just short both times. So I'm going to try 3.5 bars of backspin, max right spin, and then you put your blue ring at the fairway rough line on the left. I think it's on the left. It might be on the right. I think it's left. But
Kohler's #1 retailer. So upgrade your bathroom and let the savings flow. The winter kitchen and bath event at the Home Depot.
it's also played at
Perfect shot.
maximum distance of the club, so
Nice on.
we got 4.5 at max. It's going to be 3.1 rings. So we go max and 1, 2, 3.5, and yeah, it's on the right. So pretty much it's in between the shadows, and then you put your blue ring right on the edge of the fairway rough, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.1 and a little bit of extra. No curl,
Perfect shot.
and let's see what that one does. Yeah. Close. Hey Alex, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks. Kind of getting it dialed in.
Birdie.
Probably just a hair more of a over adjust on that.
Birdie.
Hmm. .2. All right, so that worked out pretty good. 318, 320 is where I've roughly been ending. Second shot, we play it uphill 5%. And I have it with no spin, no top spin, 2 right spin.
Perfect shot.
So we'll see. Yeah, get out. Get out. Ah. That's a bit unlucky. I'm gonna go 2 and 2. But I'm gonna put some OP on this.
Great shot.
Yeah. I just cannot figure this second shot out for the life of me. So it's not. Somebody told me yesterday, try it with overpower and not as much top spin, but
Great shot.
I don't know. Do not know. So 3.5, somewhere around a half a ring to a ring.
Perfect shot.
Go in.
Eagle.
Sweet. Oh, hey Scott. Yeah, that's what I was trying. What you said, take the back or take the top spin off and go OP on it, and then I go and hit it great instead of perfect, right? It gets in my head.
Perfect shot.
Thanks, Alex. Yeah, having that razor is not too bad a club to have in rookie. All right, so now we got hole 6. We're gonna go with the quarterback on this one. We're gonna go with Titan ball and a thorn. So this isn't the power the power hook shot played to the right. We're gonna play this one, pretty much straight ahead up the left side there, and have a thorn shot. My quarterback is not. I don't have the enough curl. I think you need a minimum of a quarterback 8 to play the hook shot to the right. I tried it in opening round with my quarterback 7, and it didn't curl enough. And from quarterback 7 to quarterback 8, it's like somewhere around 20 points of extra curl from the 7 to the 8. So that extra bit of curl, really makes a difference. All right, so we go with max right, and we go. I'm gonna go 1.5 top. And then we got 10% and 4.4, so 4.6 rings.
Perfect shot.
All right, and that should put me in the minimum distance of my thorn. So hopefully we can pull a shot off here.
Perfect shot.
That's it. All right, so this should be a straight tailwind on this too. So 3.1 min. It's kind of closer to max. So 1.1, 1.4. Yeah, and then I hit it great. Wow. All right, we'll take that. Great is the new perfect, I guess, right? I went for the pull the string, Scott. I really like that shot. I'm used to it. I've gotten, like I said, quite good at it. Yeah, Alex, you might be. Like I said, thanks for stopping by and checking me out here. I do appreciate it. Quasar for this one. Okay, so this one is played at 15% downhill, and then we do 2.9 will be at mid distance of the club is 1.5, and we just go max back, max right. Yeah, what was it? 1.5. And I'm not going to put any curl on this.
Perfect shot.
So, let's see what this one does. Wow. Whoa. Get on the fringe. Damn. All right. I still haven't quite figured out the landing spot, and I didn't write it down. I actually had a good landing spot on my second time through in opening round, but I didn't take notice to where that actually was. So that was up too far. The very first time in opening round, I was too far back.
Perfect shot.
He had the same issue, huh? Get on the fringe. Oh, that's not going to be good. Ah,
Nice on.
that hurts. Poor tee shot.
Great shot. Birdie.
Yeah, poor tee shot. So I get the eagle on 5, and then this one comes and bites me. So, all right. Well, hopefully we can make this work again. So, hole 8. So we got power 3 ball. 2.1. let's try to kill it here on the back. So 3.1, 1.3.
Great
Yeah.
shot.
That's it. All right.
This is an NVK XXX production.
Need to double check my club range on this, and hopefully we can.
Perfect shot.
See if we can. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this at like mid this time. Four 4.2, 2.2.
Lightweight and inspired by aerospace engineering. The new
All right,
shot.
there's a perfect. I needed a
rocket science you
perfect.
can wear.
I've been hitting greats, and
Your go-to everyday motion.
damn you.
Nice on.
The Solar Glide has an ultra-soft boost midsole that will help you
Ah.
distance wherever you are in the galaxy. The new Adidas Solar
Would have been
Glide.
nice to get a drop there.
Adidas.com/solar.
Oh.
Great shot. Nice on. Birdie.
Yeah, Indiana. I'll play my two pro accounts tomorrow, and I'll be happy. Probably, yeah, same thing with the top 20. But I don't typically look up to see what I need to shoot. I just shoot what I shoot. I try not to look up because
Birdie.
to me it feels like it puts undue pressure on, to try to pull some shots off that maybe you don't really need to, or shouldn't really be trying, or whatever. Sometimes playing safe is just as good as pulling off some crazy shot on one hole and then not pulling off a crazy shot on another hole. Or just, brain farting like I did on hole 7 and
Great shot.
aiming too far forward and and then missing the chip shot. So
Nice on.
3.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I tend to have my brain farts, you know, on the weekends. That's what's not good. You know, I actually had 2 there on the front, so hopefully no brain farts on the back is my goal, because the 2 brain farts cost me a shot on each occasion. So Goliath and a Quasar. Yeah, like I mean, opening round I shot -25, and I had top tiebreaker, and then I go and brain fart on 2 holes and shoot a -11, which is what I shot in qualifier. In the opening round I shot -12 and -13. So if I can get a -13 again, I'll be pretty happy. But I think if I get a top 10 with this account, I'll be happy. I don't know. The gold, you know, the top 3, you know, is great if you can do it. It seems like people you know, it seems like a lot of the people that I watch that have you know, the gold medals, they're on like their, you know, 3rd and 4th accounts. They've been playing for, you know, however long they've been playing, year or more. I've been playing for 2 rings.
Great shot.
That's not good. Sit. But I've been playing for like, I don't know,
Nice on.
6.5, 7 months, something like that. Yeah, and he's been playing for 2 years, almost 2 years. So I have a silver banner on my 2nd account in rookie.
Perfect shot.
That's the best I've done. And that was in the Christmas links, or not the Christmas link. What was that? The Festive Cup. It was in the Festive Cup tournament, where it was played on City Park, and everybody was saying how tough that was. It was tough, such a tough tournament. Which I agree. I mean, it wasn't an easy tournament, but that's that's the one I've done the best in. I think I had a top 10 with
Birdie.
but I think I had a top 10 with this account. I think I had a top 10 with my main account, and I had a 2nd place with my my 2nd account. So yeah, it's Festive Cup. So I had, yeah, top 10 with this account, second place. And like I said, I want to say I had maybe it was a top 20 with my main account. I can't remember now offhand
Shot.
what I did in my on that with my main. Three.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right. Next one, par 5. So we got the big dog going in. I'm gonna put the backbone back in, and we're gonna go to a Titan ball.
Show me how.
And
Show me how you like it done.
yeah,
You're all mine. I'll make you feel like you're the one.
that's so true, Indiana. I don't even remember what my first actual placement was. But the first 3 tournaments that I played, I made the opening round, I missed the opening round, and then I made the opening round, and didn't make the weekend in my first 3. So just making the weekend in my third or in my fourth attempt, I was happy. I was just happy to finish anywhere. 1.8.
Perfect shot.
It depends on what ball you have in all honesty. If you have a basic ball, it's going to go faster than if you have a Titan. The needle speed slows down for specialty balls, I guess. Kingmaker is like 1.15 the needle speed of a regular ball. A Titan is like less, 1.15% lesser. I'm not sure exactly, but if you're using different balls, that could be why. Or it could just be that your eyes and your timing are just synced up with it too. Like you said, practice, and you'll get better. 1.2.
Perfect shot.
But yeah, I mean, like, a lot of times that's why. Damn.
Nice.
When you're doing an over power shot, you do want to be doing it with, a Titan or a Kingmaker or a Katana. If you buy the specialty balls, some of those specialty balls actually have slower needle speed than even a Kingmaker. I think even the Quasars and the Navigators have a slightly slower needle
Nice on.
Yeah, when I was doing that grinding on Tour 2, trying to get my extra mile cards, I was kind of practicing my overpower shots there on Tour 2 with the basic ball, and it was, I don't want to say easy to hit the perfect overpowering, but it was easier than on some of the, you know, higher tours, even with a navigator or a quasar. This is a quasar, the backbone. Okay. Yeah, I was even surprised. Like I said, I was trying to see if, you know, over a 2 week period I could grow my extra mile by grinding on Tour 2. And I was shocked at some of the balls people were pulling out on Tour 2. Like, I saw gingerbread balls, I saw Santa balls. I was like, geez, do these people even But hey, you know, everyone can play the game however they want to play, I guess, right? .1 at max, 2.9, 2.9. Okay, 3.
Perfect shot.
Huh.
Nice on. Great shot. Birdie.
Yeah, I was actually I kind of figured that one out a little early. Like, I think I might have used a quasar once I got it, but I've never used I've yet to use a kingmaker, and I have yet to use any of the specialty balls. Because I think I used a quasar and I didn't use any side spin, and I was like, well, that was stupid. Why did I use that ball if I didn't need the side spin? And then as I was looking at all the other balls, I was like, well, I'm playing these tours that don't require any side spin. So I kind of got lucky that I kind of figured that out. I'm pretty much screwed here, huh? In between clubs. .1 at max is 2.9.
Great shot.
Eh, for a shootout. Yeah, sometimes you got to pull. I guess you do have to, kind of pull out a ball just to be able to compete with your opponent sometimes, which sucks, but I guess it's part of the game too.
Nice on.
In the same respect, though, I like when somebody, pulls out some kind of specialty ball and I beat them with like a navigator or a quasar. That sometimes is a little bit more satisfying than matching them, ball for ball. But I have noticed on the higher tours, like once I got to tour 8, if somebody pulls out a katana, I'll pull out a katana. If somebody pulls out a Titan, I might, depending on what hole it is, if I really need it. But if, you're playing that same hole and somebody just pulls out a Quasar or a Navigator, then I'll just stick with a Quasar or a Navigator. But I try to save my Titans, my Katanas for tournaments. And then, like I said, I'm trying to save Kingmakers, Zerkers, and any of the specialty balls for once I start playing expert and masters tournaments. Try to save as many of those specialty balls as I can. This is power 3, 25%. Yo, Achilles.
Perfect shot.
Ooh. Little unlucky there. So 3.9. It's going to be 2 rings. Uh-oh.
Great shot.
Uh-oh. Stay out of the rough. Stay out. Damn. Ah. Well, looks like I'm playing for a top 10. I don't think a top 3 is in the cards today.
shot.
Yeah, you're in better shape than, yeah. 'Cause I don't even have top spin, so.
Perfect shot.
I didn't see that. Was that recent or is it an older video?
Great shot.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we have some kind of a shot. .5, 2.3.
Great
Yeah.
shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I kind of had a bit of a troll on. I want to say it was my main account yesterday. On hole 18, you know, I was going for the overpower shot and hit it good, and it went in the rough in the bunker. My opponent went first, and he put it in the rough. But when mine went in the bunker, he gave me a crying, laughing emoji. And then my second shot, you know, got out of the bunker and left me with a thorn shot to the green. And I did the you know, the back it up into the cup for the eagle. So I gave him the winking tongue out, like douchebag. All right, see if we can't get another drop here on this. Hole number 15. So we're gonna play this 10% downhill with the quarterback. Yeah, I actually ran into two trolls yesterday. I hit basically that same exact tee shot on that previous hole, where I caught it a little bit great left and it went into the rough, and my opponent said, "Nice shot," and then proceeds to put it in the rough on the right. Like, you might have been here for that. 'Cause I think you were saying, "I hope he goes in the rough now." I think that was you. Yeah.
Perfect shot.
Oh no. Eight. .8. We're gonna go 4.
Great shot.
Should be okay. Maybe a little bit more than the minimum distance. I think it is Indiana, but I think you need a quarterback 8. I tried playing to the right yesterday in my opening round on the front 9 with the quarterback 7, and ended up in the rough on the right side of the fairway. Up, I made it over, but I ended up in the rough on the right. And I think I just didn't have enough curl. The quarterback 8 gets roughly 20 more points of curl than the extra mile 7. Or I mean the quarterback 7. All right, that's going to be max.
So why am I currently skipping stones with 4 locals and 1 grizzly bear outside this Riverside Lodge in Portland? Because Hotels.com lets me do me. And because, honestly, the bear just kind of joined in, and now we're afraid that if we stop, he'll get angry. He can smell our fear.
2 rings.
You do you and get rewarded.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Nope. But yeah, I saw Zachary Jones did the shot with a quarterback 8, and he ended up he ended up in the fairway, but it rolled like up through the rough and then back out into the fairway. And he was saying that the problem with his shot was he had too much power, because he went with a little bit of overpower. But the problem with mine wouldn't have been wouldn't have been distance. It would have been the curl. No, it's definitely not going to hurt, because it's a short enough hole. It may not really give you an eagle opportunity if you don't make it. But I mean, even going to the left it's an easier eagle, but it's not a guaranteed eagle. Not like, in my pro account, I was able to pull that shot off with a quarterback 9, and literally put it right next to the green with a rapier chip shot for the eagle. You know what I mean? It's definitely full curl. The adjustment is probably gonna the adjustment is to put in. Now, is this for rookie or is this for pro? Because if it's for pro, I would suggest going to my video yesterday and watching. Okay, for rookie. So what you want to do with rookie is you want your target so that left edge of the white ring, the very edge of the bullseye target area, is on the edge of the rough and fairway to the right. And then you want full tops. You want to go with a quasar and go with full top spin, full left spin, and then you do full overpower, full curl, and hit it at full hook. So it's everything is max. You know, max left, max top, you know, max curl, max OP, and then all the way over for the hook. And that should, that should get you over. If you don't want to use that reference point, figure out where you want to aim, and then move your target 20 bullseyes. 20 targets to the right. Okay, so this is going to be a quasar. And this is the hole I had the brain fart on the front, so no brain fart this time. So 15%. It's a power 1 ball. Yeah, let me know how it goes. What club are you trying it with? Is it a quarterback 7 or 8?
Perfect shot.
Quarterback 7. Yeah, I mean, it'll be close. Like I said, I may have over adjusted mine a little bit, and that's why I went right. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to chance it. That. .7.
Perfect shot.
But yeah, I think when I come on, sit. I think when I made my adjustment, my white ring was more like halfway into the rough on the right rather than on the edge of the fairway. So it may work with the quarterback 7. You'll have to let me know. Like I said, I'll be streaming my my pro accounts tomorrow. Yeah, maybe around the same time, around noon Eastern.
Birdie.
Well, at least I didn't brain fart that time, I guess. Wasn't close to going in, but so I'm looking at like 22, 23 under. I hate doing better in the opening round than I do in the weekend, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
shot. Nice eye.
All right. $20, 122. This is extra mile, back bend, and a Titan ball. So I can just roll on from here. Power 3, clear the wind. One, two, three, four.
Perfect shot.
Now this should set me up hopefully nicely. Though that wasn't much tailwind, like 2 something, so yeah.
Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot.
Whew, I think I lost.
Nice on.
All right, last hole. Last hole. Looks like I'll at least finish in the top 5. Whether or not I hold on to a top 5 is probably not very likely. Let's see. 22 is going to give me a top 3, but probably not going to hold on to that. But if I can hold on to a top 10, I'll be happy. That'll give me 3 top 10s with this account, and most likely this is going to be my last rookie tournament with this account. So, 1.5. One, two, three, 4.
Perfect shot.
Oh yeah, I mean when I start out, you know, a tournament, Karen, I start off with I hope for like a top 25, because that's kind of where the chests stop being good is below 25. And then as I play, you know, I kind of revise my goals. You know, top 10, is a top 10 possible in this tournament? All right, then that's my new goal. And then, like, you know, starting out today's round, my goal was a top 5 or a top 3 or possibly a win. But you know, once I screwed up one hole, top 10 then became my goal. Because I think to get a gold, you can't screw up any holes. You know, there's enough good players that play in rookie yet that you know, just like me, just have the you know, additional accounts, and probably need to get through rookie and into pro as, you know, quickly as possible. So I'm not going to linger in rookie anymore. I just need to build this account a little bit. 1.9.
Perfect shot.
Yep, it was the red ring, not the yellow ring. So brain fart on the front 9 cost me an eagle. Cost me an eagle, which probably would have cost me a top 5, maybe top 3, possibly. But a great shot on hole 14 didn't help, and a brain fart on hole 7 didn't help. So, yeah, what are you gonna do?
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, for this hole you need at least 3 top spin to make that rough bump shot. You could always go for, if it has the, you have the distance to get over the rough, and then just put full backspin on. But
Eagle.
that may not be enough to stop you at the hole, since the hole's cut on the front of the I don't know if you can get into long iron range, possibly the Saturn, but your better bet would probably be, instead of playing the rough bump, to just bounce it off the fairway and over that rough, if that makes sense. Instead of playing the rough bump longer, play it shorter onto that fairway patch and bounce it over the rough patch that you would
Nice on. Perfect shot.
sit. Now, minus 22. I lost 3 shots from the opening round. Minus 11 on both front and back. Top 3 for now, but I don't think that's going to hold. I was thinking 26 was going to be probably the top score. So yeah, 22 is basically hope to hold on for a top 10. And that may even be a challenge. 13 through 11, yeah, 12 through 9. Uh, 8 through 6. 7 through 5. So, in all reality, if I can hold on to a top 10 or even a top 25, top 25 gets me Titans. So, I'll even kind of probably be happy with a top 25, because I may have to do one more rookie tournament. I don't know if I'm going to have clubs unlocked and or even built up in time for the next tournament to play pro with this. But I mean, I made the weekend and I'm getting prizes, so you know I can't complain. It was my my fault screwing up on 2 holes on the front 9. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm not happy that I didn't wasn't paying enough attention to what I was doing to make the proper aim, because both of them were aim point brain farts, not that I hit a bad shot. The bad shot was hit on hole number 14, the tee shot. So, you know, I'm all right with, you know, missing a shot because I didn't hit it perfect, rather than I didn't set it up properly. So I had 2 holes that I didn't set up properly. But that's, you know, that's on me, and, you know, there's nothing I can do about that except try to, you know, make sure I don't do that in the future. Make sure I'm setting them up properly. Take better notes too. I definitely did not take that good of notes this week. Didn't write some stuff down that I should have, especially on those 2 that I messed up the aim point on. I didn't write it down. And so when I went and looked at my notes for where to aim, it wasn't there, and I took a guess. So that's, you know, again, on me. I'd say partially due to the fact that I only played 1 account in Rookie, whereas I've been playing 2 accounts in Rookie for the last, 4 weeks? Or 4 tournaments? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 tournaments that I've played this account in, I've played, you know, 2 accounts in Rookie. So, have the ability to take, you know, a little better notes because you're taking the same, not necessarily the same notes twice, but you're taking notes twice, and you can kind of, you know, cross mingle the notes from one to the other a little bit. So, you know, yeah, not my best preparation for this tournament, I would say, but hopefully we'll do better tomorrow in pro, and we'll get some play some decent holes. So we'll end it there. Thanks for sticking through the marathon of a 2-hour stream. I think Tommy is actually coming up here in a few minutes, so I am going to jump off and catch his stream. So if you like the content, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you do like the content, you want more of it, and you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. If not, I do appreciate you stopping by, checking out the video. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.